there's a nice one.
What's up, guys? Back out here in southeast Nebraska. We're doing some hunting today, but not with a gun. We are going shed hunting, and not for these. We are looking for antlers from deer. There's a lot. Shed hunting, you know, it's really important to find out which deer survived the winter, and plus the antlers are just really cool for decorations. So we're gonna just do a little bit of walking in the woods and see what we find. All right, walking in the woods. Got my trusty dog Scout. See if he can't sniff me an antler out. That's a nice trail there. See how it's real beat down. I mean, it's been currently used, which is what you want to see. A lot of tracks running around through here. Just need to hope a buck was running through here and dropped it. Okay, yeah, this is well traveled. There's a lot of trails running through here. It's pretty torn up, pretty fresh tracks it looks like. It just rained about yesterday. There's a nice scrape. So they use this area use it, you know, a bunch. So, oh, there we go. There we go. First one of the year. Not just an antler, but whole skull. He lost it or got it cut off or something, I don't know. But there we go, number one. That's what you look for. That's just hiding in plain sight like that. So you can kind of see under them cedar trees, it's pretty bare. You can check out a good area like that just from stopping, kind of looking around. Every now and then you'll find, you know, you'll see the white tip of an antler or something. There's a good rub. So what I like to do when I'm doing it like these wooded draws and stuff, I just walk right up the middle, kind of serpentine, just follow the trails a little bit, and then I'll walk out to the edge. So you can see right here we got a good scrape, and then we got this trail headed out. Kind of see a faint trail along this side and another one along this side. So eventually what I'll do is I'll come back on both sides and check the trails and the ones through the grass, but I'll probably just do that on like the mule or something, so I don't have to walk it all. So here's that trail coming back, and I'll go check it down there later, but I'm gonna follow this one. It splits off, so I'm gonna kind of try to keep an eye on this one over here, but follow this one too. Save myself some ground. But I mean, this is just, you know, like I said before, this is just kind of a fun activity, especially if you get a bunch of people, you know, little kids and whatnot. It's kind of like an Easter egg hunt, except you get to find something cooler than an Easter egg, in my opinion. You get to find antlers. You kind of see, so you see all them trees. We can walk all that out for antlers. So I have a little bit of work ahead of me. All right, well, let's see. There's a couple scrapes. There's two scrapes right there. You can see there's an old rub on this cedar. There's a couple of trails. And this is the area they bed, well, one area they bed down in late winter to about now. And we just had a little bit of rain yesterday down here, so it's a little muddy, and you can see fresh tracks. So they're still in this area. They still use this, which is a good thing, you know. I want to see that. Because the more deer activity in an area, the more likely they are to lose their antlers in that area. Like, look at this. This is all torn up. Right there, that's a nice scrape. Another scrape. There's a lot of deer activity in here. Oh, got a skull. Now, just a doe skull. No, it was a buck. You can see squirrels chewed down his antler nub here, but there's was antlers there at one point. Oh, hits stick. But did you see what I was looking at? Right where Scout is, right there. Thought that was an antler for a second. Get all excited, and it's a dang stick. So now we're getting into the thick stuff, and this is still not as bad as I've gone through. You know, right now I'm scratched over a lot. And it's crazy to think, you know, a deer stands fairly tall up, right? And they just run through this stuff like it's nothing. If I was a buck, you know, I wouldn't want to bring my headgear in here, have all these sticks and twigs hitting it. I think that would just be irritating, but they do. So here we are. We're finally in that main chunk of timber. Walked a few draws out. Only found one. Not even an antler. It was a old skull. Had an antler on it though. I guess we found two old buck skulls, but squirrels screwed up the other one. Right around in here is where the turkey is. that a little deeper than you thought, Scout? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, turkey feather. I think that's a year old though, but they like to roost up in these treetops. So I won't, you know, I'll be set up here in about 5-6 weeks somewhere around this area, hoping one of them gobblers comes my way. So I guess I'm probably not doing the best job of selling antler hunting to you guys if all I found, you know, is a couple skulls with antlers on them, nothing fresh. But when you do find them, it is a lot of fun, I swear. Or it's, you know, it's a blast. Basically, it's just a good excuse to get out of the house, do something before the spring hunting season starts and the fishing really picks up. There's a turkey right there. Scout didn't see her. I don't know why she was sitting down here though. There's nothing here. Yeah, she was sitting right there. Now that's a rub. Holy crap. Look at that. That's pretty fresh too. See all the shavings still here? There you can hear a wood duck just came over. That's cool. Turkeys and wood ducks. That's all we've seen today. I haven't even seen a deer. And there it is. Found that in the first 10 minutes of walking, and that's all we got to show for it. A year-old deer. He lost one of his horns. That's what you're looking for, just the antlers. They fall off. They'll fall off every, you know, this time of year. As you can see, you can put in lots of miles and not find anything, and you can, other days, you know, you can just walk for 10 minutes and find 5. It's kind of timing and location. Well, that's all we got on the day. That was a lot of walking for, you know, 2.5 hours of walking for just half of a deer skull or a buck skull. So it can be frustrating, but we're gonna get back out after it. Maybe, you know, all I did today was figure out that that's not the locations that the antlers are, or either that or the deer haven't lost them all yet. Hoping, you know, I know they're dropping them, so there's antlers on the ground. I'm not worried about that. I'm just haven't checked the right place yet. So we'll switch up location and hopefully actually find some antlers. So I realized that watching me walk around the woods and not find anything might not be the most entertaining, so I figured I'd actually show you some sheds that we have found in the past, so you know kind of what we're looking for, what you can find out there, and then when you find those, you get real excited. So I'll start with the biggest one we've ever got. This guy was a monster. He was actually right behind my parents' house, and this is the year before he was shot. He got even bigger after this. So that's just one example of antlers you can find. And hopefully we'll find some more like that. You can see behind me there's all kinds of sheds we got out here. So the deer are here. They've been here for the years. You know, there's antlers. I mean, I've seen them every deer season. We just can't find the sheds right now. Hopefully next 2 weeks we'll find them. Here's another one. Again, these are the 2 biggest ones we've ever found. I'm not sure what happened to that guy. Never heard of anyone shooting him or anything. So that's just kind of a, there's lots of antlers, lots of deer around. We lost a lot of our population a couple of years ago when we had the drought, had the EHD roll through that really cut our deer numbers down. So that's kind of unfortunate, but they're starting to bounce back. We're starting to see a few more. I'm just hoping we can find some, find some antlers, find out which bucks survived the winter. Until next time, though, I guess we'll see you later.